Hey guys, welcome back for another video. So today I'm heading back to the Bittersweet Avenue property. Just a couple miles away, and actually today's roof day. I got a text last night from my roofing contractor that they're going to be there this morning, and I'm guessing they'll probably get the house and garage both knocked out today. So trying to get down here, hoping to beat them down here. I need to get some stuff out of the way so that they've got room to work. So since they're going to be working all around the house, I think I'm going to probably work on getting some trash out, get it loaded onto the trailer, and make a trip or two to the landfill. Give them their space so I'm not in their way. So we'll get down here in a little bit, and we're going to start working on getting a roof on this house. Well, my roofing project is not getting off to a good start. I just climbed up in this attic. I'd never been up here before. And this house, if you haven't seen this before, so this is a 1-bys here. There's like probably 2.5 inch spacing there. It's got cedar shakes on there. So those have been on this house for a long time. And what that means, when you've just got 1-bys like this, you can't lay asphalt shingles on that. So unfortunately, in order to make this roof work, we're gonna have to resheet this whole house. And I didn't anticipate that additional cost, but it is what it is. Fortunately, it's not a real big roof, but so the roofer's here. I asked him to get me a measurement, get me a count, and I gotta run into town and get a bunch of OSB so they can stay productive today. So that's how it goes in projects like this. You just never know what might pop up. You deal with them, move on. So I love these guys. They waste no time. Pull up in the job site. They've been here 5 minutes. They are on the roof ripping shingles already. So this thing won't take very long at all. $25 a sheet. We're loaded up 51 sheets. Thank you, COVID pricing. All right, so it's day 2 of the roofing project. I'm just on the way out to the acreage here to check and see how the guys are doing. Last night or yesterday, they got the garage complete. They tore off. They took off. Excuse me. They tore off, I think, about half of the house, maybe a quarter. I'm not sure. They got part of the house torn off and got it resheeted and got felt on because they just wanted to make sure it was sealed up. And actually, we did end up having some rain last night, so I'm guessing I had to go run some stuff in town. I actually have a house that I'm listing today, so I had to go get signed in a lockbox out for that house. So it's about 10:30 now. I'm guessing these guys have probably been here for a few hours already. So I'm hoping that they've got most of the rest of the roof tore off, and they're working on getting the sheeting done for everything. And we'll see, maybe they'll get everything wrapped up today. I know they've got a smaller crew today, so they may not get as far. But anyway, that's all right, as long as they keep working at it. And then I grabbed a dehumidifier from home too that I'm going to throw in the basement. I was in the basement of this house yesterday, and it's really damp down there. And there's actually an old actually it's not old. There's a dehumidifier down there, but it's acting funny and not working. So I usually have 1 or 2 extras, and I grabbed one from home. So I'm going to throw that in there, try to get just that dampness out of the basement, and starting to make some plans for actual construction on this house. I may end up doing more work than I had originally planned. I've got some ideas of I'm trying to figure out where I can get laundry out of the basement, get it upstairs, and thinking about laundry. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do plumbing. I may actually go ahead and add a second bathroom to the house too. So I've got to get that sorted out. I might take some measurements today and try to play with space and see what I can get fit in there. But I'll be giving you guys an update on that real soon. But for now, let's see how they're doing on the roof. So they're up there banging away. They've got I think I showed you yesterday, the garage is done. They've got the south side of the roof done. Looks like they've got the west side just about done. They haven't tore off the east or the north side yet. And I think the 2 porches they're probably gonna do tomorrow. Looks like I only see a couple guys up here, so they're gonna be going a little bit slower, but making progress. It's looking good. I think got to figure out siding color for this house. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go with a gray, probably a dark gray with all white trim. I think that'll set everything off nicely. So gotta make a final decision on that. All right, so here's the little dehumidifier they're gonna throw in down here and try to get this basement dried out a little bit. And I tell you what, 65% humidity that's reading right now. I put dehumidifiers in pretty much all the basements. Pretty much everything that I work on, I put a dehumidifier in. Some houses don't always need to keep one in there all the time, but if it's an older house, I think everybody ought to have one. So here's that older one. I need to see if I can figure that thing out, because it's a lot bigger unit, and it's actually not that old. It's showing that I think the shut-off switch or something's bad on it. So I might drag it upstairs and play with it and see if I can get that thing working. I don't know if I really showed you the basement of this house before, but so I told you I kind of lucked out. I think I did on the garage, but there wasn't too much crap. There's lots of toads in this basement. Hey, dude. Which gives you an idea how damp it is down here. But anyway, so it's not too bad. There's some junk in here. The bad thing is I'm all hunched over. The ceiling down here is about 5.5 feet, I would say. So not a whole lot of room. And I do have some old washer and dryer, which stinks because I hate leaving old appliances in houses. I like having nice cleaned out basements when I go to resell them, but they're also a real bugger to get out. So anyway, you can see I mentioned that I want to try to figure out where I can get laundry upstairs. And if you see this basement, you can pretty much see why I want to do that. It's kind of a necessity, you know, to get top value out of a house. But anyway, we'll get this, let this dehumidifier do its trick. If I can get this one running, I'll leave both of them run down here. That'll really pull the moisture out, and it'll help this basement a lot. All right, guys, so I'm just rolling up to the house. It's Monday morning, and Nick had mentioned I had to go to Texas this weekend to get my son picked up, and drove back Friday and Saturday. I got back to town, so I didn't get a chance to come down to the house and get a progress check, but pulling up right now, and looks like they did in fact get the roof taken care of. So see what we've got there. I know they were going to do those porches last. You can see they left it a mess, but I told them we were stripping all the siding, so if they needed to pull back siding to make it easier to flash, just go ahead and rip it back to make it easier for them. So there you go. You'll get a bird's eye view here, take a look and see how it looks from above, but we've got a roof. Next step is I've already been working away at getting rid of a lot of the trash around here. I'm going to work some more on that today, and probably make another trip or two to the landfill. And once I get this, I want to get things kind of semi cleaned up out here. I'm eager to get inside and start doing some demo in there, but I did want to get things at least mostly cleaned up out here. Figured if I don't do it now, I'm never going to want to get back to do it. So that's why I'm doing this cleanup out here. So we'll do that. We've got some stuff to burn, another trip to the landfill, and once I get that done, it's going to be time to go inside and start ripping stuff apart. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in seeing the next step in the project, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.